guys, we should be all set. So as far as this week goes, I have a number of announcements first, and then we'll hop into my best tips and advice as far as eating on the go. As far as tracking on Thanksgiving, I did want to touch on this because it's 100% up to you. If you don't track on Thanksgiving, I am not going to be upset with you. I honestly am not going to track on Thanksgiving. It's not going to happen. Not because I'm going to eat like a dipshit. I'm just not gonna track, because why? So really what I want you to think about with that is, regardless of whether or not you choose to track, is stay protein focused, stay veggie focused, not green bean casserole veggies, because those are not vegetables. Those are vegetables covered in God knows what deliciousness, but still don't call that a vegetable. Eat slowly, put your fork down between bites, you guys. There's no need to be in a hurry to try and eat the most food the fastest. That does not end up with you feeling well at all. So please eat slowly, put your forks down. Desserts better be toe curling good. Just a reminder on that one more time. If those desserts are not like orgasmically good, are they really worth it? Probably not. Like the cookies that your aunt picked up on the way to Thanksgiving because she didn't have time to bake anything, not gonna probably be worth it, in my opinion. So with that being said, they better be that toe curling good, or they're probably not worth it, and at least not worth it to go and grab seconds for. Be sure to have a lot of water. I know that, holidays tend to bring out the alcohol bottles and the beer and all that, and which that's fine. If that's what your family does, that's totally fine. But make sure you're having plenty of water alongside of that as well, to help you flush all the toxins, all the water, or all the sodiums, all of the extra things out that you're not used to having all the time. And then go at least for a walk at some point, or like 2 or 3 short walks, even if it's not one big long walk. If it's not a trip to the gym or anything like that, go for at least a walk. So those are my biggest tips for Thursday itself. Now, the new platform is coming out on Monday. So Cyber Monday, didn't really plan that. It just sort of happened that way. So Cyber Monday, our new platform is due to come out, and it's super exciting. There are going to be 3 tier options. And I wanted to cover those super quick on this call for anybody that has questions on it, or the questions that I have been getting on it, just to kind of put all of that out there. You'll see it when you go to check it out in case you do want to sign up for it. But there's going to be a $9.99, so $10 option a month. And that is going to include custom macros. You're going to be able to talk to myself and the coaches. You're going to be able to view a demo program, as well as a 3-day-a-week strength program that I put together. You're also going to be able to be a part of the big group community chat of all of our community people that are in there together. So all of those things are going to be in there. You're going to have access to all of the recipes that Mackenzie has been working on putting in for us, that are all of our NH fitness recipes that we know so well. And then there's a ton of trainerized recipes that are already in there, which is actually super cool. So if you guys need help coming up with something to make for dinner or whatever, you can easily search in there, and those are all in there. So that's all part of that basic plan for that $9.99. Now for $19.99, you get quite a bit more. So with that $19.99, you get access to all of the programming that we put together, all of the custom stuff, the daily, or actually the weekly programming that we put together that's ever changing. So that minimal equipment, 30 minutes or so, workouts that are going to run 6 days a week. We're going to have those every single week. So that's going to be part of that. The 3-day-a-week strength, the 8-week hypertrophy, the 12-week strength, and then as well as all of the other programs that we put together in the future. You're going to have access to all of that, as well as a big on-demand library. So if you just need to do a one-off something or whatever, that's all going to be in there. Custom macros. You're going to be a part of leaderboard challenges and stuff that'll automatically add up your points for you. All kinds of really awesome opportunities with that $19.99. And then the $29.99 version, that's going to be our unlimited access. That's going to be discounts on buy-in challenges. That's going to be weekly accountability check-ins. That is going to be very customized everything for you. So that's going to be that ultimate version. So if you really want to dig in deep, that's going to be the one that you want to go for. And you can bounce between the different levels month to month if you so choose. You can operate and handle that by logging in on your computer to it and you can alter your subscription based on what you need and want. So all of those are coming, and that's kind of like the basic differences between them. But if you have specific questions, let me know. I'll definitely answer and get back to you. And those are going to be available, like I said, on Monday. So less than a week. So all of that. If you have not signed up to be notified when it does drop, let me know. I can get you the link for the sheet to fill out. So then we will get a hold of you as soon as it is ready to go for you. And then please, if you are talking to friends and family this weekend, if you're around people and the question comes up or anything like that, feel free to share about it. Like, I want to help as many people as I can, and to get more people in there would be awesome. So definitely feel free to talk about it, share about it, send them my way, whatever you want. As far as tomorrow goes, so tomorrow, Wednesday, is when 1st Phorm's Black Friday is dropping. Now, I'm not supposed to really tell you that, but it's going to be tomorrow. So just be prepared. There's not that many of you on this call. Anybody who's wanting to take advantage of Black Friday deals for 1st Phorm stuff, this is going to be the time. Peppermint bark drops tomorrow, peppermint bark bars, the peppermint bark collagen, all of those things come out tomorrow, as well as the like goodie bag bundles. So spend a certain amount, you get this goodie bag, spend this amount, get this goodie bag, and so on and so forth. And the goodie bags are actually really cool. There's t-shirts, there's the new 1st Phorm socks that are in there. There's this guy, which is like a stainless steel can koozie that fits their energy drinks, or I mean, I suppose a tall boy, whatever you're feeling that kind of day. So that's going to come in one of them. There's a big duffel bag in there. There's all kinds of fun stuff. So those are going to be all the bundles, as well as a bunch of really awesome new clothes and gear. So that's going to all drop tomorrow. I'm also going to be doing giveaways for order numbers for tomorrow through next week. So taking advantage of those deals, send me your order numbers. That's all going to help. Yes, that bra, the high voltage bra, the teal one, that's the one shoulder. It's got like a cutout and it's strappy in the back. Super fun. That's coming out tomorrow as well. And the Elevate set, like the cropped jacket and it's amazing. Crazy soft. So that's all of those things. Just wanted to let you all know on that. So tomorrow morning, keep a lookout. Stocking stuffer stuff. I sent out the first batch of everybody that has ordered the stocking stuffers. So there's a $20, a $30, and a $40 option. Basically how I'm sending it, it's actually super cute. I have these like teal boxes, and if you do the $30 or $40 version, I pack that full of all the stuff. I put just the shipping label on it. You can put it right under the tree. Super easy, right? If you do the $20 option, I send in a cute little bag that's in like a shipping bag. You can put that right into your stocking. Super simple, or you can open it when you get it, whatever way you want to do it. But I do still have those available. So if you want to sign up to stuff your own stocking, let me know and I can get you that Google Drive link so you can fill it out, and then I will send the next set of orders out after Thanksgiving. Let's see. Blackout boards are coming back for December. So habit boards, we're going to give a little break to. We're going to come back with our classic blackout boards. So you can find those on December 1st. It's going to be super fun, kind of similar to our old blackout boards. So that'll be fantastic. Just 2 more quick things for announcements. The NH Fitness socks, if you guys did not get to order a pair, but you want to, I ended up ordering a bunch of extra pairs. So if you're wanting to grab a pair, you can still do that on the website, and I will be able to just send those directly to you if I do see that order come through. So feel free to order those if you have not grabbed a pair yet. And then aside from that, like I was saying, just please share, talk about the group, our new platform, anything that you see fit, that you want with other people. If it comes up, like, please feel free. Invite them into our community as often as you like. So that's always wonderful to see. So now we can go into the actual topic, which is eating on the run. And I've talked about this topic like so many times, but I always think that some of these tips fall through the cracks. So it's always good to go through them again, especially for newer people or people that have come back from it's been a while. So the reason that eating on the run can really be a pain in the butt is that it adds up really, really fast with hidden calories and junk. So a lot of top tips for you. Number 1, do not drink your calories if at all possible. And I'm not talking like protein shakes, right? That's fine. But what I will say is like juice, alcohol, soda, drink mixers. Oh my gosh, margarita mixers. Holy crap. That stuff is just laden with the sugar. It's insane. Sorry to break your heart if you're going out for Margarita Tuesday. But you guys, seriously, like avoid drinking your calories if at all possible, especially on like holiday weeks type of thing where there's going to be a lot of extra calories in general. It's just not really worth it. If you're going to enjoy the foods, enjoy the foods. Don't enjoy like all of the drinking calories because they go down so much quicker. Other thing, number 2, look for gas stations and convenience store combos when possible. So if you are like road tripping, like we are tomorrow, wish us luck. Then when you go to stop, instead of stopping at like the little corner BP that has like a gum stand, right? Try and stop more at like a Come and Go or whatever you guys have. I know we're in different parts of the country, but like bigger grocery store type convenience store gas station combos, those are going to have a lot more options for you. So that's going to be really, really helpful if you're not packing things to take with you. So really be thinking ahead on trying to stop at some of those types of places. And then when you're there, the things that you can kind of go for, because trying to avoid the like packaged area is going to be really helpful. And convenience stores are full of convenience foods. So let's really try and avoid those, right? So things that I would suggest looking for in the refrigerator section, if you go to like the convenience store style gas station, is like cottage cheeses, hard-boiled eggs, yogurts are in there. You can even find plain meats in there or like plain deli meats. It's not perfect, but it's certainly better than a Snickers bar. You can also find like those meat and cheese stick combos. That's always a good option in that area. Plain chef salads that don't have all the dressing and stuff on them can be a helpful option as well. All of those things can be found in like almost any one of those convenience store type options. If you're going to go to the beef jerky option, really try to look for, I really like Tillamook. It's such a good option for a brand, and they don't have any added sugar in their brand, which is so fantastic. There's other good brands too that are in a lot of gas stations, but Tillamook is my good go-to one, and it's usually a bright yellow package. But just look, if you're looking at the beef jerky section, like good, we're in the right section, but flip over the package, and if it has like 12 grams of added sugar, like put that sucker back. It ain't worth it. Like try and grab something that doesn't have so much added sugar in it. There is First Form in a lot of gas stations and convenience stores these days. So they might have your meat sticks, or they might have protein bars or things in the gas stations that you stop in. So that's obviously a good option as well. Look out for the health food section in your convenience stores because it's often not very healthy. The misleading labels can be awful. There's a ton of added sugars or fake sugars in them. The serving sizes are super off. It'll say it's a protein bar when it only has like 5 grams of protein. It has like 40 grams of carbs. That is not a protein bar. That is a carb bar that has protein in it. Let's just have that straight, right? So beware of that like health food section in the gas station. It's probably not going to be your best bet to go to and try and find something. And let's just be honest, Nutri-Grain bars are not nutritious. Don't even worry about the name. That is misleading as shit. So please ignore Nutri-Grain bars. Let's see. Avoid the pre-made sandwiches and the food warmers. By God's mercy, please skip those, right? So not good. They are so not good. They're usually breaded, they're deep fried, and then they sit there in the warmer for God knows how long, wrapped in tinfoil. It's a no. Just skip that if at all possible. It's not going to be beneficial to you. It's just going to be an excess amount of everything except for protein. Let's see. And then watch out for like those fresh and pre-made fruit smoothie places, like Smoothie Kings and things like that. That can be a good option. It can be, but they can still be really, really full of added sugars and syrups and such as well. Also the pre-made coffees or like the coffee shops, really watch out for those, you guys. They can add up so incredibly quickly. Frappe grande blah 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 with all the things. Yes, that is going to add up to a lot. Just like ignore it. Or the banana strawberry smoothie, No, right? Unless it has a bunch of protein added to it, it's probably just going to be full of excess sugars and carbs as well. You're better off just having a banana, right? Like, let's just do that. That would work better. So just watch out for some of those things. Things that are typically labeled as healthy usually aren't going to help you as much as you think they are. So there's that. Number 3, menus. As far as aiming for like minimal ingredient meals is going to be your biggest thing that you can do when you go out to eat. I know that like we'll probably go out for lunch or supper on Friday since we're back at my parents' house where I kind of grew up in that area. Like Rob and I'll go out or something for one meal. And instead of looking at that at the menu and going for like the casserole or the soups or those kinds of things, or the salads with 20 ingredients on top of them, opt for like a grilled meat with a side salad and then like chips or veggies or cottage cheese or something like that on the side. It's just going to be a lot easier for you to control what you decide to have at that point. Like you could start with the meat, you go to the veggies, and if you're still hungry, you have some of the chips, right? Instead of having like this beautiful salad that has all the greens underneath of it, but it has 40 grams of fat just in all the cheese and the guacamole and the eggs and all the things on top. They might be nutritious options, but that's an overabundance in one spot for most people. So if you're trying to kind of control what you're having, I suggest choosing things that are minimal ingredient based. Instead of choosing dishes, choose like minimal ingredient meals, if that makes sense for you guys. So there's that. Avoid things that are battered or fried. Always, like, it's okay to have something every once in a while, right? Having some French fries or something like that, or some chicken tenders if that's what you want, but try to avoid it for the most part. It's just not going to be beneficial for you long term. Try to skip the appetizer, or if you're on a date, maybe you guys split an appetizer and you split an entree. That makes a lot of sense. Makes it a lot easier to make it be doable. Dip your fork into dressings instead of pouring the dressing all over the top. Seriously, they send out like 5 tablespoons of dressing in those cups. Not necessary, you guys. Like, dip your fork into it each bite. You'll get plenty of dressing with that bite. You're good to go. No need to pour the whole thing on and then lick the plate clean. Not going to do good for you. Eat really slowly, just like we were talking about Thanksgiving meals. Like, put your fork down between bites. Enjoy being out. Enjoy being where you're at, the people you're with, whatever you're doing, but put the fork down. Actually enjoy the food. That's going to be a big piece to help it be satisfying. And then choose your meal first. This is something that I brought up a while back on a call a few months ago. And I know that it sounds really rude because we always want to let everybody else go first. But what happens is we get into the restaurant, we look through the menu, and we're like, okay, I'm going to be good. I don't want to call it that, but I'm going to do what I had planned to do. And I'm going to pick this meal, right? And then Aunt Susie goes, and then Uncle Joe goes, and then your husband goes, and then your kiddos go, and they all pick pizza, cheeseburger, chicken nuggets, and then all of that sounds a lot better than what you were going to get. So you change your mind by the time it gets to you, right? And so be a little bit rude, right? If you don't mind, be a little bit rude, as difficult as it is, and go first. If you order first, you're a lot less likely to be an inconvenience to go back and change your order. Right? So that way, if you order your grilled chicken and your whatever, and everybody else orders pizza, well, you've already ordered. I'm not going to be inconvenienced to go back and order something different, right? Usually not. So that's going to help a lot for you to stick to your plan a little bit better. I know that it sounds rude, and that's not what we typically do. But if you do have a hard time sticking and following through with what you said you were going to do, that's a really, really good tip that I can give you. But that's like most of the tips that I could come up with for tonight. So it's all of these little tips and tactics that have helped me over the years to really stay on top of my goals and control the situations no matter where I am. And it's not about being perfect. Get over perfection and really continue to work on making it the best choices possible whenever you can. So those are my biggest takeaways for you guys. Hopefully this has been helpful for you. Does anybody have questions on anything that we covered at all? Okay. Awesome, guys. Well, I will let you go. I hope you have an awesome evening. If you come up with any questions between now and whenever, just send them my way. Melissa says she takes her own dressings too. So, I mean, that's always an option as well. So, all right, guys. Well, have a good one. I will chat with y'all later. Bye.